Hi, Mike. What was I gonna do? Oh, phone. Don't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. What the hell do you think you are? You asked me what you were going to do. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess in this situation, you can sort of tell me what to do. Because that's what I was gonna do anyway. It's him! It's Franky Mayonnaise! Evil Dr.D evening. Why am I evil? What makes me any different than before? Nice character, now do a commander. This is a commander! Jeez, I just got here. Everybody's already coming at me. Damn, I just got here. I was just downstairs. Kara was making fun of me.
Always.
And then I come up here and somebody calls me evil and somebody says my commander model's not a commander model.
Whoa. Shots fired.
Yeah, this is Francois Mayonaise. One of the most notorious pieces of crap to ever live. And it's not even because he's French. Francois is a bad guy.
I gotta fix Alexis. Got some.
Damn French models made to look like a character. Dirty tactics, those Frenchmen in the 1600s. This looks like a character? Look at how fancy he looks. This is a commander. He's one of the richest people in his period in time. He's a rich boy. He's not just a commander. He's a named commander. You walk up to the table and the other person's like,
whoa.
Oh my god. Oh, sucker. Is that Francois Mayonaise? Hey, Matt.
I need this,
Declawed. Oh, open. Yeah. If you use the spray and you touch it, it'll freeze it. Prepping the DJ booth for a stream. How about you? I'm most excellent, buddy.
Because I got some out and then it just quit coming.
I'll see if you're still going by the time I'm done. I might pop in for a bit. Dude, you're gonna give people the wub wubs. Sad news, Stellar Matt. I won't get the stuff I recorded yesterday out before the 11th, but it will be out before the next event for sure. Oh, that's right. I forgot you. You did record yesterday, didn't you? Oh, jeez. I completely forgot. What was I in the middle of doing yesterday? I was doing something. Yeah, another good business stuff. Which I think today I finally kind of rounded the corner. I think everything's doing okay right now. Yes, I know we talked about it Tuesday before you come at me. Characters all look fancy to me. Oh, Okay, well, I mean, he does look pretty fancy. Admit it. Stick legs. What are you doing, Mia?
I was looking for those funky tweezers you have. Sharp. My big fat fingers.
What they say about big fat fingers.
I can't say what I'm doing.
Big gloves. Driving home from B&P game night. Lucky. I haven't actually played B&P in a hot minute, unfortunately.
I'm missing a portion of tortillas.
Who's playing what, Mr. Stick? The Great Tundra Flats. I didn't come at you, you busy boy. You didn't come at. I didn't say you coming at me. I'm just saying before somebody comes at me. It's hard for a fixer in the Great White North. Right now, I am in the throes of Bushido Passion. The event coming up. After the event passes, I think I will dedicate some time to some Cyberpunk. You see, it's tricky up here, Matt, because, like, our weekly event I run. Weekly event? Have we talked about this? They're about to do a bunch of Infinity stuff. So now it's like, okay, if I want to play Cyberpunk, everybody's going to be playing Infinity. That makes it tricky. And then right around the time they all finish, it's going to be Blood Bowl. Then we're playing Blood Bowl. And then after that, it's going to be Summer Plunder. Okay, well that's good, theoretically.
But at least she's all in one piece now.
Yeah. Hey, John. Can you fix Bobby's cam?
Mm-hmm.
You poach Infinity players. Infinity's an underrated gem. I would agree. I just wish I could enjoy it again. Great move. It's a good transition. Yeah, I would definitely say Infinity and Cyberpunk have some pretty decent crossover. Yeah, it really, yeah. That was how I enjoyed it as well. It's definitely Cyberpunk late. Or, sorry, Infinity late. The joy is here, it's with me. Come to my arms and stay away from the meta-chasing J.
Jeez.
I mean, I'm not doubting it, Mike. It's not a person problem. It's a me. You know what? It's not you, it's me.
It's just me, man. I need some time and space to myself without Infinity. Hey, Dylan. Hey. Hi.
Alright.
Some more dirt. Ooh, I like this dirt.
It looks different. It's one shot. It's the Dr.D dirt.
That's it. Spread better with a little bit of water too.
Yeah.
I've heard that line way too often. At
Yeah,
this
Mike?
point, it can't be everyone else, it has to be me. You can't protect me by deferring blame for my feelings. Give it to me raw, dog.
Are they making fun of me?
Of you. No, Mike said, I've heard that line way too often. At this point, it can't be everyone else. It has to be me. You can't protect me by deferring blame for my feelings. Give it to me raw, dog.
Damn. I think
Well, how many people are telling you they don't want to play Infinity, Mike? I mean, I feel like that's a pretty specific conversation. So far, 2. You and Josh. What are you talking about for Infinity specifically? Well, yeah, that's what happens. There comes a point in every man's life, Mike, where one of two things happens. They start playing Blood and Plunder, or they start talking to their wives again.
I look for Blood and Plunder on Facebook Marketplace, and you still talk to me.
That's true. Well, Kara's special. I'm lucky, and you're lucky.
And I'm
Both.
not actually a wife.
That's true. She's also not. She's not my wife.
They're kind of funky song, but I like it.
This is a good one. Don't drop that. I'm gonna like it, and I'm gonna save it.
Nice.
What's Josh's excuse? He's a big stupid idiot. There, I said it.
Wow, shots fired. This one sounds similar to the same one again.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I was like, please tell me it's not like this similar. I don't mind listening to it again.
You know what? I'm gonna ask somebody specifically, Mike. What color should this feather be? Because I know what all you other jerkholes are gonna say.
Blue.
What?
Blue. It should be blue.
That's not what they would say. Yeller? Okay. Yeller works. Oh, by the way, Mike. You see the sash? You see how there's detail in there?
Wow. That's why your fans pick on you, because you talk to them like that.
And how do they talk?
See the detail there, Mike? You see? Make sure you paint the detail next
You know
time.
what we're referencing?
No, but it sounds like you're saying, make sure you paint the detail next time, Mike. I know Mike doesn't paint his stuff, you do.
No, he's actually been painting that stuff lately.
Oh, damn, Mike!
He's been painting. He painted a character for the Great Pirate Payoff.
Right?
Or he painted his commander. It looked really good. They gave all the details to the French? That's what happens when you got the money.
Little Mayonaise, we figured out
Mayonaise
We
is
found out he did have quite the bank account.
after he took
He robbed the whole world.
Maracaibo, I think it was where he got all his money. He took
Conquistador kind of stuff.
no, yeah, kind of. Hi, Chris. I pay my friends who were looking for jobs to paint my models. I can paint my own stuff, but I don't mind outsourcing.
Mike is such a sweetheart.
Yes. I did that with David, and he sent me a message today saying he was very intimidated because he was painting for me. I was like, why are you feeling intimidated? I mean, I'm going to make fun of you either way.
Pain or no, I will make fun of you.
I'm just going to make fun of you. It's fine.
This is a much more enjoyable product.
It's made by a superior company.
And you get so much more. Like, I felt like I had to, like, really, like, be gentle with how much I put on there, and I couldn't really make it look like dirt when I was looking at those GW containers. That ain't gonna go far.
Well, that wasn't, you know, when they were doing those were for model bases and stuff.
Yeah, not terrain.
Yeah, trains. That was amazing.
That was worth a repeat.
Wow. So it'll make more sense now, Mike, when I play the French against your Dutch. Because the French and the Dutch, you know, they had problems. The Dutch were all like...
They kind of like each other these days. French said they would back the Dutch if Trump came after Greenland. Danish, sorry. Sorry, I do get the Dutch and the Danish confused. That's my bad.
Shameless plug for my Port Royal event at the end of the month in Maryland. I did interest it. I would like to go. I have not brought it up with Carrie yet. Oh wow, cool. What's happening? Yeah, I'm starting to think the Monarch needs to calm down. What part of Maryland? Yeah, I would actually like to go to your events at some point. You have to convince Kara, not me.
I don't mind going to Maryland.
She said no.
I did not.
I did not.
I did not. I did not hit him. I did not. I said he could go.
You gotta come with me.
So what I really wish is, like, Wilmar would come stay with the dogs.
Well, he's not a big fan of dogs.
I know. That's why I said Wilmar. Wilmar and my mom are very similar people when it comes to dogs. I know that. I know that look.
How far of a trip is there? Abingdon, Maryland. Northeast of Baltimore. Sheesh. It's probably like a 6-hour drive for us.
Not bad.
Well, I said probably. Yeah, it's 6 hours and 3 minutes.
We could take a romantic train ride.
Could, actually. Stick, if we take a romantic train ride, could you pick us up and then watch us make out in the back seat?
I like that way too much. And then some more bassas. No, you did. No. I didn't say I need. I said I made.
Oh. Yup. I was gonna ask. We 3 carpool depending on the day. I'll even videotape it for blackmail. Shit.
Blackmail? We'll comply.
Yeah, I mean it's not really blackmail if you got consent.
Yeah. We'll comply. We'll help you market it, yo.
I gotta pay for a business somehow.
Like Kardashians.
Chris, you want to come with us? Chris, you don't even know how to play Port Royal, you big silly belly.
Chris just wants his
Chris just wants to be in a video, like in the background of 2 people banging. He's like, hey.
He's gonna give the cup chair.
He's gonna get to that scene. So it's sort of like, it's very much like Blood and Plunder, yes. It's just like smaller. There is some rules differences. They're not huge per se, but there is differences. Definitely some differences. Not sure that is blackmail. yeah, really. I'm running a small demo before. I mean, yeah, Chris, if you want to go. Again, even if you came, I'd say we should just take the train.
What's the name of it? Oh, I don't have my phone.
Having
My phone doesn't Google it. Train.
You have 6 hours to teach me. Subscribe to our Oni fans. Oni, it's like a Japanese demon. You get it, Chris?
I don't like this. Do you have like the one that I showed you at the store that looked like all mossy and kind of like congealed together?
I don't know where it is, but I do know I have some.
Okay. I'm happy to wait for you to find it if you would. Dog fight on the doggy cam over here. If you would look for it, you know, like kind of ish. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. You heard that.
Only Japanese demons use OnlyFans. Impossible. The train is dropped off in Aberdeen. Oh, look at that. That's even better. It's like the end of this month, I think.
Can you just like pop over to Amtrak and see what the tickets look like?
It's a 12-hour train ride. Oh, that's a bus. What is it called?
Amtrak. You have to do probably South Station.
Beat. I'll just say 30th for purposes.
Maybe not.
$200, it probably would be cheaper to drive.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was hoping it'd be closer to like 100.
That one's closer to 100.
Yeah, not close enough for me.
Wow. Saturday, January 31st. Let me double check Let me check my schedule. Oh, that's Captain Con. That's the same day as Captain Con. You're never gonna believe this. I wasn't gonna go to Captain Con. Oh my god, a 7-stream streak? Thanks, Wilma. I mean, I'm down. If Kara's down, I'm down. It's not me. The trains are... I saw a demo before, not sure that's black. 7-stream streak, sir. Please take the front seat. Yeah, Bagel. Well, I could honestly, if you came over like on a weekend, I guess maybe this weekend. Obviously not the day we're going out there, but
I mean, that's not gonna last all day.
Yeah, I mean, Bagel. If you wanted to come over, I'm weirdly open this weekend. If you came over this weekend, I could definitely show you Port Royal. Like it's similar. It's like different but close.
6, 7.
Don't ever say that again on the stream. Or you're dead. You're gonna die.
Sorry.
You're dead.
I was just doing it because you did the thing.
No, well, you know what? I'm gonna do something else. And then you'll be dead.
Kidding me. Thanks, babe. Love you. Happy time was fun. Alexis is nice and pretty now.
And you'll have your natives.
That's exciting. Coming with me? Staying in here.
Yeah, but stick legs. What is your name in Discord? Yeah, right. Yours. Right. I got it. I got your thing. Yeah, I'll message you later. You want to go, Mike? Huh? You want to go on a cool little trip to Maryland? You know what? I'll come and bring my French. Are there going to be prizes and stuff like that, Stick? Because what I can do is I can offer some Arachne shirts. I'll usually like bring a thing. Like if you win, you get the shirt, and then I'll order the shirt and send it to you. Because I'm going to bring like one of every size. Okay, you want some shirts? I'll pay for like 2. Okay. Well, if you want if you want some shirts, they're yours. They're not gonna cost you anything. Yeah. Okay. I'll see if I can make some little signs for it too. Do you want me to bring any boards or anything? So, weird little funny aside. I had my blood sent to like one of those ancestry things, and I think it's going to determine like a lot of what I play. Because if there's a ton of French in it, I might just have to start playing French like all the time. I'll turn it down a little. Sorry, it was on the PC because Kara was up here. Dora's not wanting Loki to go back up. Yeah, all right. I'll bring a little sign for it. Like I said, I won't bring the actual shirts. I'll just like get like people's, like whoever wants it. I'll have like a little sign, and then they just give me my, give me their address, and I'll ship it to them. Well, he got up here, Carol. So I'm going to show you guys a cool trick today. And you guys are going to be like, wow, I should become a patron so that Dylan can continue to fund his weird habits, like paying for Adobe. So I recently got a leverless controller for Street Fighter, and I haven't really had a chance to play with it. I did get on last night and kind of played and messed around with it a tiny bit, and it felt good. Yeah, it felt really, really good. It feels super awkward just trying to like remember what each like finger is trying to do. But I was really pleasantly surprised how much I enjoyed it. Yeah, the fact that it's like a controller without a stick. It's wild looking. Just literally a bunch of buttons. And it made inputs so much easier. So anyway, you know, what have you guys been up to? Oh, and I do have something else I want to show you, Chris, specifically. A bagel, that is. I want to see it. And I'm going to make the score sheet tomorrow. I had to do a lot of work with accountants today. It's quite the day. Quite the day at work. Okay, so Chris, the stand-up gentleman that he is, gave me this token set. It's a measurement tool set, which is like a supremely prized possession right now. This thing is awesome. I wouldn't say it wasn't really necessarily stressful. It was just very time consuming. So anyway, yeah, so he gave me this thing, and I love it. One downside was it's just a flat piece of acrylic in another flat piece of acrylic, right? So I was thinking to myself, like, how do I make this better? And well, pulling the things out, no. That's the point I'm getting to, is I took care of it. I used a bunch of balsa wood, and now so I made it so that you can push the things in the little tokens move. They do it in the right spot. So like I can push it and it pulls up. It's not perfect. I did this, so obviously, you know, mileage may vary. So you know, click that, pull it out. And then this one, you know, this one was a little more tricky. But you know, push it. Yeah, dude, these tokens are unbelievable. Yeah, these are cool. And then you put it in. So little things like that. And so I built it out of balsa wood. It would make Chris very happy. Chris is another inventor. And so I used balsa wood to like make braces and stuff. And I made it have a ramp so that, you know, it's like higher up, so it's easier to get your hand on in the middle of a game. I couldn't figure out a way to get these out easier. So this one, I'm probably just gonna have to lick my finger and just actually like pull the suckers out, or just like pull it and flip it over. But yeah, I was super happy with it. The one downside I did have is on this one, I did like glue, like I don't know when it happened, but glue did get on the bottom of it. You can't even see it. Thankfully, it's on the part that's particularly white anyway, so it doesn't really blend in. So it does blend in. But as you can see, like I put balsa wood in there to like give it little braces and stuff. It just looks really good. The art on it's amazing. Yeah, this is all very beautiful art, actually official art by GCT. So phenomenal stuff. Yeah, I was a big fan of this when I got it. I was like, oh shit, this is amazing, and I knew I had to have one. So this will be something I use in many different games, because even when I'm playing like War Machine or something, it's useful to just have specifically measured out tools. And yeah, absolutely prized possession, so I really got to thank Bagel for that one. This is something that I will use quite a bit, especially at the event. When did they start making tools like that? GCT didn't. Apparently it's, oh yeah, the guy who did it, I have his sticker, and I'm going to put it on the event. Well, you're not going to be there, but it's this guy, Gizmos, Games, and Gadgets, is the guy that made it. Yeah, GCT wouldn't know how to make a good tool if it bit him in the ass. They are exciting. That's true. Yeah, big fan. So I'm probably gonna talk to that guy to make some cool stuff for Blood and Plunder for the events. Like maybe I would use like famous historical art stuff, you know. Like one of my favorite pieces of art, kind of in that time period, is the Belgian uprising. This one. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. A nice acrylic movement tool for me. But yeah, dude, it would be awesome. I don't know why I love the dog. I just like what's going on. This is when the Belgians uprose against uprose or delve. I don't know what the right word for that would be. Against the Dutch in 1830, and then what's the famous French one? You know where it's like the chick with the boob coming out. Yeah, this one. It's the Coldplay album cover. Liberty leading the people. That's what it is. We'd probably do that one. Dude, you could have a movement tool with a boob on it. Storming of Bastille. We could have one of the Sun King. Yeah, do that one. Shit. Listen, if you walked up to the B&P table and you pulled out the Sun King measuring tool, they would know this is not a man you want to mess with. We could do the Virgin Queen measuring tool. Like the sky's the limit, guys. Sheesh. There could be one for whatever weird god Milmar's army worships. Could be like a tree or whatever. It's a single poisoned arrow. Yo, that's a nice face you got there. Actually, funnily enough, that's who killed Francois Lolonaise, was the natives around Lake Maracaibo. Francois, yeah, Francois Lolonaise was not a good guy. Not a good guy. He would he had some people who he captured and he made them eat each other. That was the thing he did. He like cut people's hearts out and made other people eat it. This man hated the Spanish. Suffice to say, he hated the Spanish. He's the kind of guy that woke up in the morning and chose a big old cup of anger. Chris, you better be careful talking to me in my tournament chat, because you're going to make me think you want to play. You do want, not you. No, sorry, other Chris. I did post the new narrative event today. I haven't marketed it quite yet, but I did post it just so I could get it out there, so I would stop procrastinating on it. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff, hopefully. There's going to be conflicting emotions. There's going to be anger, rage, sadness, love, lust, explosive poop disease. Well, you can't have one without the other, man. Everyone has to play a generic commander. And they'll, not in this event, but they will level up. We're going to hopefully make our own named characters that other people can bring, but they can also get them killed. So you got to be careful who you trust. Fred, what's going on, man? Fred, your dad was telling me that you like spiky chaos. When are you going to start playing model games with us? I'm good. Well, that's good. Spiky chaos is rad. That's true. You know what? I'll show you my spiky chaos. This is my spiky chaos. They worship a god made of boogers. Your dad told me you might be interested in playing soon. This guy's a big booger. Did you get the new Deathbringer, Perky? You see, Fred, this is what happens when you don't take care of your stuff. Sounds delicious? Oh, he's very delicious. Green, excellent, but that cloak color is the... Oh, this? This right here? That's because it's made of skin. That's a... I hate to break it to you, Bagel, but that's a person. That's a people. We're starting a Shadow Dark campaign next week with a couple of Fred's bros. That sounds awesome. Shadow Dark. I feel like I've heard of that. Shadow Dark? It's an RPG. Oh, that's cool looking. Yeah, no, I see that. That's pretty cool looking. That'll be fun. Are you talking about this cloak? The black one? Or are you talking about... Or, well, I guess this one's also technically black. Technically speaking. Yeah, I have to paint this army slowly, just because it's just not a game I play very much. But man, I do love the models. I love the idea of old world. I just can't, make it work as much as I try. What edition sounds good? Chris the Elder. He's a halfling priest with a grudge against stone giants. You gotta hate anything that's bigger than you, you know? Welcome, Sneaky Crow. Sorry, I totally blanked. Sneaky Crow, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. What do you paint? What do you play? Tell us everything. You're part of us now. We're about to go on an adventure with this guy, so anybody who's managed to stick around this long, I appreciate it. I just got my first army today. Congratulations. Thought I'd throw on some cool painters while I finish work for the evening. Well, I like to think I'm cool, but I appreciate that. My last D&D character was a half-horse cleric. I wanted to be the centaur of disease control. Oh, God, if only you knew the emotional response that joke gets out of me. That's a whole story in itself. Nobody will care, but that's a whole thing. What's your first army? Like what game? I'm assuming probably 40k, if I had to guess. The whole according to Greek mythology joke thing that was happening for a long time in the network, that was all because of that exact joke, actually. That Centaur of disease control joke. 40k stanky boys? Sheesh! You talking about Death Guard, or are you talking about Nurgle demons? I think those are the only two stinky boys in 40k. Never party with a druid, they always call it Death Guard. I am a huge Death Guard fan. I had an army for them, and I did sell them a long time ago. I do somewhat regret it. I still have Mortarion, who I'm gonna paint at some point, but I don't know, because 40k, it's just kind of tough. That's definitely not a game I have time for, but. I mean, whenever I play a GW game, it always eventually comes down to wanting to paint some stank, you know? Good old Great Unclean One. So it's like, it would probably be similar to this. They are 100% the smelly kids at school. Yes, the Death Guard are very stanky. But yeah, it's like, there's a lot of cool stuff you could do with Nurgle stuff, just because, you can make it, we've got a little crown. This is King Booger. He's the king of the Booger Boys. And then the Mortals. These are the Stanky Boys. These are the Stanky Boys. So we got the Booger Boys and we got the Stanky Boys. I will one day actually go back and paint more Death Guard. It's just a matter of when at this point. It's just so much So much stuff I gotta get done. Yeah, if it's your first army, I highly recommend you just don't get a second one. Just do your best to finish as much of that first one as you possibly can before the siren's call of another army gets you. But that is a good choice. Nurgle will treat you well. And that's the cool thing about the 40k Nurgles, you can kind of cross over, because I'm pretty sure you can summon demons when played with the Death Guard still. Well, it kind of comes and goes with the additions. Fred is completely floored by the Great Unclean One. That guy took me a hot minute, Fred, let me tell you. Worshipping Nurgle is a rash decision, you're right. Yes, you are correct, Mr. Crow. It's definitely one of the cool artistic aspects of it. It's just you get a little bit of everything in so many ways. I mean, that's why I really just dig Mortals, because you can just do, like, you know, like, this was probably one of my favorite models, right? Because you're like, yeah, it's just some guy in green armor. But then when you think about it, it's like, yeah, you know, but there should be, like, stuff leaking out of the corners, and, like, this guy's got a cloak made out of some guy. You could do, like, lots of, like, little dried blood effects here. You know, you do a little bit of, like, spilled blood on stuff. Yeah, because Nurgle, it's funny, because Nurgle's, like, the god of joy, but also the god of, like, being miserable. So it's like you can make it as dark or as light as you want it. And it works both ways. So I'm a big fan. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm a bit of a Nurglephile. He's also, and don't let anybody ever fool you, Nurgle's the only Chaos God with a girlfriend.
I made you dessert.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cookies. Cookie. That is a very good rule to live by, Mr. Sneaky Crow. If you would like, I'll show you what we do here, right? And you can join it too. It's online bits for everybody, but we have a painting celebration type thing where we keep track of all the models we paint over the year. I actually added another category for me, which is called models bought. My goal is that this number will be lower than the amount I finish. I'm very intent on making sure I'm good this year. See you later, Matt. You see, I'm not entirely sure, Wilmar. I was going to ask, do you think they should count? And how many gifts do you get? How many models do you get gifted? No, you don't have to be good. It's just finishing. It's just number. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to push you until you're comfortable, but it's not about looking good. It's just about getting it done. Credit card company. What do you define as a gift? thing given willingly to someone without payment. Does your credit card send you models? Yo, dude, that's a sick credit card. Where can I get one of those? Well, Mr. Crow, if you ever need help painting Nurgle, you ask me, and I will help you out as much as I can. As a fellow Nurgle lover, I do love putting some stank on some models. It looks okay on my end. Oh, is that how that works? I give the credit card to a pump mini company, and a few weeks later, models show up. That's true. I suppose a credit card isn't technically payment. I suppose that's one way to get around it, I guess. That seems somewhat disingenuous, though. I don't think, I'm starting to think that's not how that works, Wilmar. So, all right, can you answer some, this is girl math, so you might be able to answer this. How would you define a gift?
Something that somebody else gave me.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to put on that?
That I want.
Well, that, I get, you can get gifts you don't want all the time, but it doesn't make it less of a gift.
Yeah, I guess.
Walmart's saying without payment.
It's not a gift if they pay for it?
No, I'm saying, he says it's a thing given to you willingly.
Without reciprocation.
Without payment of some kind.
Okay.
He's now, because I put a thing in my sheet that I'm going to keep track of every model I buy this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, well, how do gifts count? Should they be added?
I thought you were just trying to track how much you buy.
That was my goal. So gifts don't count.
Well, I mean, I guess, you could put gifts in there and then just be like, how many models did I intake this year?
That's, yeah.
You could, or you could count both.
Or I could put
gifts a whole different column.
Well, you're not, don't leave yet. Don't try and leave.
I left my cookies downstairs.
Well, take the plate. He's saying that if you buy models with a credit card, it counts as a gift because it's a shame that they're expecting payment.
No.
All right, well, you were told no. All right, you're done.
Thanks,
Don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing at all of you.
Well, at least for me, Wilmar, I've been defeated on both ends because I'm going to keep track of both. And I don't think gifts are going to be... I don't think the credit card trick is going to work. That's an interesting workaround, though. I got to give you credit. Bye, Chunk. Hi, Chunk. You want some love? No? Okay. Now you run. Is it new models you buy or new models in general? I'm going to put both. You work for the credit card company. I wish. We'd make a hell of a lot more money. Yeah, I've been working with a credit card company for my business, and God, what a friggin' nightmare. I think it's going to be new models in general. Anytime I buy something or I get... Oh, well, then I got to add the thing I got yesterday. I got the Airborne Ranger. Oh no, wait a minute. Bagel, when did you give me Lord Toad? It's still new models on your plate. No, I agree. I think everything I get should be... I think it should be... You know, I'm going to have to add a category here. Here we go. There's a gift. I'm going to put gift. Bagel, when did you... Oh, no. Bagel, when did you give me Lord Toad? Was it before the end of the year? I think it was. You need 3 of them? Great. Awesome. Oh, shit. That's funny. Thank you, Tom. That's funny. 2 weeks ago. Okay, so it was before. It was last year. That one doesn't count. See, this is how it downward spirals. What do you mean downward spirals? I just asked the question. That bold. You son of a bitch. Well, what if I don't accept it? It was before. Don't claim Lord Claude on your taxes, bro. That's what's happening. Oh, shit. Okay, well then it might, you know what, then it has to go both ways though. I'm going to put removed. So if I'm like, if I give, so like if I buy them, if I have a model and I sell it, even though it's like, no, I'm not going to include like commission painted models, right? That's not fair, but you're setting yourself up for a lot of work when you drive to your house of everyone on the spreadsheet to audit the count. You're doing that right. Yeah, 100%. Listen, this is for me. This isn't even for anybody else. I'll announce it. I'll put it out, and I'll be like, listen, if you want it, you can copy and paste it from my thing. You were saying no to a gift from me. You sack of garbage. Chris, I'm so glad I got those models from you last year. Let me tell you, I will walk into that room and I will audit what you have received and gotten rid of. Do commission models count? Do commission models paint for count? Yes, they should. Yeah, they should count for painted, but they should not count for like you got it, like in your inventory. Like that's barbaric, right? Also, you guys don't have to do this. I'm doing this for me. There's no pressure. I don't know. I feel like that shouldn't count. Like, what shouldn't count? Commission models count for painted? You're insane. Do you know how many models last year were commission painted for me? Let me check. That'd be like half my score. 39. 39 models for commissions last year. That's not the point. That's not what the point is. Several. But I painted them, you dingus. This is an entirely different number. Listen, I'm sorry I threw out the D word. I'm sorry. He owned the paints. It's true. The paints were mine. Seems very disingenuous and puts his whole scoring system into question. What? How does it throw it into question? Disingenuous? Jeez. I just want to know if... I just want to try and be hobby neutral. That's all I'm trying to do. It doesn't affect my score at all. New section needs to go on the sheet for just commission models. But that did happen. I kept track of all the ones that were commissioned. You want your name on the plaque you're paying. You're paying for. You gotta play the same game as the rest of those bastards. What? What is happening? I don't understand. Why am I being yelled at? But I mean, even with those rules though, I still painted 220 models. I'm so confused. I'm still paying 220 models. Even without the commissions.
Listen, I'm just saying.
And my numbers this year are going to be so much worse than last year, for sure. I can already tell because of Street Fighter. You know, I've known Wilmar for a couple of years now, at least. And I don't think I've ever seen him get that passionate before. I know it was all for show, but that man cares. I did it. I made him care. You did it, Morty. You made me care.
Sir, you can't enter the United Nations
with
with
that weapon.
It's all right,
Soldier?
Mr. Sampson is my bodyguard.
Just
All
the same,
doctor.
No weapons allowed. I'll have to confiscate it.
From.
Go ahead. Take it from me.
Oh, dude, I don't care one bit. I'm just waiting for pain to dry. No, I'm aware. No, I knew you weren't being serious, but I was gonna say, I was like, jeez, I didn't even know Walmart had his own. There was only two things I thought Walmart could get passionate about. One was Taco Tuesday. Listen, 18 of the models that get painted this year are going to be Chris's. Taco Tuesday is a corporate holiday created by the shadow government. I don't celebrate or even recognize. I know. That's why you are so passionate about it. I didn't say you were passionate for its like existence. You're just passionate. Well, I guess it is about its existence technically, but I didn't say you were celebrating it. Hey man, would you rather live in a house made of chicken tenders or a house made or a house with wallpaper made of pictures of your dad? I guess it would be the pictures of my dad. How long am I expected to live in this house? Alright, there's a few questions that go into this, but I can instantly tell you it's the pictures of my dad one. Until I retire. Well, then it can't be the chicken tenders one because it would rot. Well, that's a... How can anyone live in a house made of chicken tenders for longer than, like... I mean, if it's out in the sun, like, longer than a week. Until you retire. But everyone will think you're a daddy's boy. The tenders restore themselves after they're eaten. Does the structural integrity of the house remain? I tried making a poll for that and I couldn't. I mean, oh yeah, how do you make a poll? Yeah, how do you make a poll? Open a setup menu and create a poll. Okay, question. What would you rather live in? House made of chicken tendies. House of chicken tendies. House of dad wallpaper. Alright, you psychopaths have 3 minutes. I try making an opponent. Not if you consistently eat the tendy meat, so it restores and retains its original structural integrity. No. I don't think you understand. Like, what if it's a load-bearing, like, pillar of the house, and then you, like, in the middle of you eating it, it would, like, is it restore itself, like, per bite? Or, like, is it like when you eat that tendy, the load-bearing wall, it just collapses? And then how long does it take for it to, like, regenerate? There's a lot. I got a lot of questions, because chicken tendies become bricks when left in the sun. Do they? I mean, I'm sure they get hard, but I'm sure they rot at some point, right? So there's meat in it. Everyone will think you're daddy's boy. I don't give a fuck what people think. You think I give a shit what everybody thinks about me? I mean, if they think if they think I'm a daddy's boy, I'm sitting there thinking, like, I got a free house. I don't fucking care what they think. Until you retire. Tendies restore themselves after they're eaten. I try, if not, if you consistently eat the tendies, it restores and retains its original structure. You can't eat them fast enough to keep them from decomposition. I agree. I couldn't, but maybe a family of 5 could. Well, I don't live in. Well, I have dogs. I mean, yeah, they might chow down. They might die, though. Can the chicken tender house be used in cold climate? Yeah, there's also, like, where are we living here? Because I'm sure the insulation of chicken nuggets is not very good. Are the windows also made of chicken nuggets? How was the electrical of that house? Gravity has no impact on the house. Okay. It's a fixed object for some unbeknownst reason. Okay. Fred is all about dad paper. That's sweet. That's very sweet of him. I feel sorry for the tenders you have up there. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I never said the house had electricity. Fred, blink twice. Twice if you need help. Yeah, it's got to be the wallpaper one. Sorry, I cussed in front of your son. Sorry, I forgot he was here. Nah, it becomes like plywood, pressure and heat. No wolf could blow that out. No wolf could blow that house down. That's what I'm saying. I love my dad. There's nothing wrong with loving your dad. And somebody's going to clip that. There's nothing wrong with loving your dad. I love my dad. This chicken nugget at home sounds like a nightmare. That's what I'm saying. This house sounds absolutely abysmal. Up here, especially, like when it gets cold. And I'm going to be in this thing for like 33 years? There's no way. Yeah, the house of... Okay, the one person that voted. Thank you. Thank you to whoever voted. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you. Dylan's dad is... Bitch. Fred, I used words I'm not supposed to. I'm sorry. I was talking to a patient today, and we were talking about something that made me a little emotional, and I did have to use some language in the office today. I was legitimately upsetty spaghetti about something. Thank you, Tom. Thank you for forgiving me. All I'll say, Fred, is if you use bad language, you gotta have a good reason to do it. You can't just do it. You gotta have a good reason. Because people might think less of you if you use language like that for no reason. And yeah, you know, the thing that upset me was We were talking about business stuff, right? Fred's calling in tonight. He says bye. Bye, Fred. The kid's adorable. But yeah, I was talking to her and I said that there's one thing in this world that makes me like legitimately really angry, and it's people who will act kind of like hoity-toity with people who are like trying to learn how to do something new. You know, it's like with all this business stuff, there's a lot of stuff that like nobody tells you, which is baffling. We got a raid. Geminix 6 with 3 viewers. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome to the party. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Geminix. Hope your stream went well. What were you streaming? Tell me. Regale me. We'll get back to what we were talking about, because it's important. Because it's one of those, like, life lessons, you know? You're just like... Like, how do I describe it? It's... When you have somebody who's trying to learn how to do something, and then you have people who act incredulous when they don't know how to do something, those people absolutely the worst. A JSA A-bot. Yo, dude. The new JSA, is it the new ones or the old ones? They both look good. The A-bot, that's the flash pulse bots, right? That's the size 3 chassis. Yeah. The new ones look great. The new ones look really, really good. I got both, and I gotta say, the new ones, I think, outclass the old ones quite a bit. Let's see. You go in classic scheme, you go in like red and white. Yeah, look these just so I remember what they look like. Yeah, the new, oh god, dude, the new ones look so much better. God, it looks so much better than the old ones. Yeah, I played JSA. Oh, that's right. Remember when we played and then you crit me? When my ninja came out and you were like, I need a 2. And then you rolled the dice and rolled a 2. And he exploded. I'm sure you remember that. I'm sure you can regale that situation. Yeah, you're going classic scheme. Yeah, red, white, dude, red, white. It's such a great color scheme. I mean, here I am. I'm doing the blue and white thing. White is just a great accent color. It just works with everything. Oh wait, yes, I need a 3. That was my second game. Yeah. Remember I was playing, the ninja came out? You had a rocket launcher with somebody. Yeah, we were playing on my spaceship board. I came out of that hallway. Love that mod. I think it might have been it was the Cenobite, right? The Cenobite with the rocket launcher? I think it might have been the Cenobite. Because I was like, I was sitting there with a ninja? Maybe, it might have been the name Ninja. It might have been Saito, when I think about it. And I was like, I can't hit him. I can't hit him with a gun. I'm going to have to walk up and punch this guy. I had the dodge and everything. I needed like a 16. And of course, I rolled like an 18 like I always do. He rolled like a 3. Just crit me off the table. I was like, okay. Okay, guys. Well, you know, I guess I'll see you later. Well, Geminix, I'm glad to hear it, man. Are you playing this weekend? If so, I wish you luck. I hope you much honor. Okay, so it was a ninja. You ran up to get in a melee, and me being brand new, I thought a 3 would be easy. Well, what do you know? A 3 is easy. I was like, there's no way. There's no way he hits me. It's impossible. There's no way. I think I had a positive on the dodge and everything. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be cake. I'll just walk over there, I'll punch this guy or chick or whatever, and then off I'll go. I'll come over, we'll have some laughs. See where the night takes us. Now you understand my surprise. And that, Wilmar, is why I got tired of the game. Because of that crap. Where you're just like, okay, statistically this is extremely unlikely. Oh, look! A 5% chance, and it happened. Great. Wonderful. I'm so happy for you. Okay, so we are going to do something here. 5% of the time, every time. So what we're going to do is Mr. Mayonaise here is cleaning off his sword with that cloth. Mayonaise was a well-known psychopath, and I believe that this model is supposed to imitate the time that he had 100 men on the deck, and he slowly and assuredly chopped somebody's head off with a cutlass, sharpened it in front of the next guy, and then did that literally 100 times. Right in front of everybody. He was a effing psychopath. But I believe that's what this is sort of trying to recreate in some way. But anyway, so the sword is going to be... I'm going to put some blood on this sword for sure. And what I did was I cut a piece of clamshell. And I kind of made it look drippy, I guess. Something with an edge to it. And I just glued it to the sword. He is French. He's for French Buccaneers, and then he has his own force called Filibustier Now, which his actual name is, I think his name's like David Now, I think his name is. It might not be David. I know his last name was Now. And then I think Blackwood is the name of the guy that renamed him. Because Francois Mayonaise is just French for like man from Leon, I think. So that's not technically his name. That's why it's called Filibustier Now. I did find that out. And I was like, oh, that makes way more sense. Because I kept thinking, like, why the heck is it called that? Anyway, but what we're going to do is we're going to do some blood effects and stuff. And we're just going to incorporate this thing. And because it's clear acrylic, if we put transparent red on that, it's going to look like a blood drip kind of effect. Hopefully. I might be wrong, but who knows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just the tiniest bit of like black near the base of it, just to kind of make it look a little bit more dry, or just to give it a little bit of like variation in tone. More close to the sword. And it's not primed because I do want it to be transparent. So then we highlight the silver. I like him because he gives his entire force ruthless, which is really good in French. The French are already angry, and then if you make them really, really angry, they start freaking out. Yeah, Boucanet with ruthless. Pretty good. Pretty good. So what I'm going to do is actually finish what I was doing, because I get distracted very easily because I have a small brain. We're going to put some dried blood on here. I'll give it a quick little varnish job, because you got to varnish it before you do blood effect, because it'll lose its luster. And then before I close up the stream, I'll make sure I do some blood. I think 2026 is gonna be the year of playing the French, man. Hey, Mr. Bagel, are you still in here? Alright, so what you do to make dried blood effect is you get like a dark red, right? Like this is a scab red. And you just get enough of it. You want it to be real watery. Or not, you don't want it watery. You want it kind of, you want it glazy. If I can get an opponent, I'd agree with you. If I can get an opponent. You might have to just buy 2 armies if you want to play Tom, unfortunately. What you do is you get that, and then very lightly and very loosely, you just want to kind of make some red spots. It doesn't have to be very obvious. Like, it should be pretty watered down. And it's going to go on the cloth, right? Because, you know, that's what the cloth's doing, is cleaning up blood. So you want that, right? Where you can still tell it's a white cloth. But, hey, can you connect me to this Brian guy so I can start talking to him about the acrylic measurement tools and stuff like that? And I want to see if he has a logo I could put on the sheet for the event. And, you know, since blood is messy, I'm just going to put it on his fingies. So when you do that, you can tell it's still a white cloth, right? But now there's like that red hue to it, like he's cleaning up blood. And this is one of those situations where I think less is more. And we want more blood on the edge, right? Because he hasn't had time to get the cloth up there yet. We'll kind of put it on this just to give it a little hue. And it's okay if this doesn't necessarily look like natural, I guess, because obviously since it's a man-made movement, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, thank you. And the good thing is that if it gets onto other parts of them, that's okay. You just want it to be, you kind of want that to be a little bit more on the dried blood side. Because not all blood is like bright red. That's only if it's an artery, because it's full of oxygen. And the oxygen is what makes it bright. As soon as you start to lose oxygen in blood, that's when it starts to turn brown. Because of what they call the heme in the blood group, what they call hemoglobin. That is why our poop is brown, because that is blood. And it's our body getting rid of waste. That waste being dead heme. That's what our body does. Is the liver is meant to kind of cycle your heme to pull out the bad stuff and keep the good heme, and it eventually goes into your bowels to get rid of. That's why your spleen is in your lower left side, so it's close to your intestines. So I'm just gonna pick a couple spots, just to put a little bit of dried blood here and there. You don't want to go, like I said, you don't want to go crazy on this because it will kind of ruin your model. And you want it to be somewhat close to the hands because that's where you would expect a lot of the blood to fly out. Actually, you know what? I forgot to paint his little cuffs. But crisis averted. Yeah. What is it? What is it, Walmart? Huh? But as an example, I put a little bit of blood on like the cuff there. If you paid for a Kickstarter last year, we'll get the models this year. Does that count? That's a very good question. What do you think? I would say no, because technically you paid for it a long time ago. But do you see that spot right there? Like on his cuff? Like it's a little like red. That looks like dried blood that has kind of gone into the fabric. And if you do that, it sells the effect of like, oh yeah, there's a little, he spilled blood on himself. Sure do, man. Like you do want to count it, or you don't want to count it? Whatever you pick, I'll do. Looks like you wiped with that. Yes, correct. And I'll do like a little bit of kind of like spots. Again, less is more in this case. So again, little specks. Because like some just kind of spilled on him when he was chopping some guy in half. Thank you for teaching me, but my time has come and it's time to drift into oblivion. Really great effect. Thank you. Yeah, and I hope you have a great night, Bagel. I'm sure I'll see you. I'll talk to you soon. Little tiny specks. Add another Jesus Christ. Also, does selling models negate? Yes. That's why I put in getting rid of. Yeah, I put that in there. Yes, I put removed, right? So, like, removed. That might be hard to see on your end, but I said I put bought, gift, and removed. So if you remove it, then you can minus one. That seems fair. Well, like I said, I also got lucky. Yeah, at least that's yeah, that does suck. I mean, if you want it, you can include it. I mean, it's an honor system. It's up to you. That also has nothing to do with any score, right? So that's a personal achievement. I am buying models from Josh to give as gifts is the funny thing. Well, I mean, if you buy it to give it away, I mean, I don't think that counts. Like, I don't think you should take the time to record, hey, I bought 10 models and then I gave 10 models to somebody else. I think that kind of defeats the purpose. It's there to keep me accountable. It's not there to, like, to be, like, playing with an abacus. Like, that's not the point. Yeah, right. Right. So we're not done with the blood effect on this. I am going to put some, like, more recently spilled blood on it. But like I said, you got to varnish it first, so that the varnish doesn't mess with the luster. And in order for us to be able to varnish him, we got to give him a rim job. Alrighty. So we start working on Bubba while that's drying. Well, you know, something you should know, Omar, is Kara's very happy that you couldn't hang out tomorrow, because now she gets like a whole night of just hanging out with me. What color should the armor be? Probably also red. I got a sublet for the office today. It's like a business roommate. So that's fun. It's a child psychologist. So on the other side of the office, there will be a lady helping kids through trauma. So I was thinking, like, a mom is going to be dropping their kid off to handle, you know, whatever godforsaken thing they've had to deal with. And then they're going to see the chiropractor, like, I could go for an adjustment. I mean, child psychology, crazy. I was thinking that, you know, when a chiropractor put up the call, it was going to be like a massage therapist or something. So I think I undercut the price. Those moms need some, bro, don't they? Don't they though? They're high stress as it is, Chris, you know? After I'm done with them, all that stress just melts away. Also, I paid for my high school reunion. I paid for it. I'm going. The little place called Backside Blowout's getting child psych. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy, dude. They actually passed a law. You can't judge a business by its title anymore. It's part of all that like DEI stuff. I only charged her $900 a month too. I was like, God, I totally could have asked for more. But I was thinking, like, there's no way a massage therapist is gonna make enough to get that room. I can't laugh at bunghole liquors anymore. I've never licked anybody's butthole. And that's a Dr.D fact. Spray time. Spray time for Hitler. The door's open. I'm not priming a model It's varnish. Curses. Curses. It's not that bad. It's just aerosol. How about you go to Weenie Hut General? I am. I've probably used more aerosol cans than almost anyone else in the world. I mean, there's only 4 people here, so yeah, I mean, probably in this entire room. And it was a extracurricular for Cairo school. Also, started watching the new Fallout season. Pretty good. I really enjoyed the first one. Second one hasn't necessarily felt like super New Vegas-y yet, but man, they've really improved on some stuff. Like, you could tell they got way more money in the budget. Okay, I'm gonna let that guy dry. We're gonna do this with Mayonnaise, and then we are done. Alright, you got the old handy dandy Tamiya Clear Red. This is good stuff. Whatever brush you put in this, don't expect it to be a brush for long. So I always pull out some piece of junk. And I still say it smells like cherry medicine. And we're going to cover the parts of the sword that the cloth has not fully gotten rid of yet. And we're going to put some on the cloth itself. Maybe a kind of little spotty on the areas that he just covered. Maybe a little streaky. A couple of spots. Give it some dots, tiny bits on clothes. And as you can see, the area where we had that black on the translucent piece of acrylic, or not acrylic, I guess it's plastic, right? A little plastic I want to say sliv. It's not a real word. But as you can see, it looks darker in that spot. So it just kind of looks like blood's pooled there, started to dry. And something I'm going to do is mix the tiniest bit of black onto the actual brush, like a tiny bit. Use the back of my fingernail. Take some paint, mix it in there, and what you can do is you can make your blood darker. And when you do that, it will make it look deeper, like there's more blood there. Make it look a little more dried. A little variation in tone. I think I might Might be a little too dark. That's okay. Just put some red on it. And there you go. That looks like a finished Mayonaise to me. Oh, I want to put some on the base. That's what I was missing, yeah. I like that. Well, there you go, guys. That's a stream. Thank you for joining me. I always enjoy a good slow stream every once in a while. There's still some stuff. After this Masters event, it's going to be almost all commissions and Blood and Plunder stuff because of Great Pirate paying off. Hopefully you guys don't have a problem with that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I think it looks good. Hopefully I'll win. Hopefully I can get best commander. We'll see. I'm gonna go take pictures of this. So guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I will catch you guys Sunday. I think I know who's in here, so I'm just not gonna read. Oh, Stick Leg's still here. Guys, I love you. I'll catch you guys later. Make sure you keep track of your paint, how many models you get. Make sure you keep track of it on your sheet. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.